You need a free employee to your business. Imagine you can literally click on add employee, and then you can literally create a new employee for your business. So I'm going to do one right now. So this employee, his job is going to be to create skits for me, like comedy skits. So I'm going to create him, and I've just added the employee, and in a few seconds I'm going to have an extra employee that can literally have his own workspace and his own prompts and his own memory and his own rules and his own tools, and I'm going to have to start training him like a normal employee. So the reason why it's called employee is just to make things more user friendly. So I really want OpenClaw to be accessible and user friendly by anyone. So here's my new employee. I could have given him a normal name like Johnny, but I decided to give him more a descriptive name. Now I want to show you different things here, like how fun this could be for you. Each employee needs a port, but you think of it like a house number, like a door number to a house. So employees sharing the same door, same port, live at the same address, while employees on their own port have their own private house. Therefore, we recommend keeping all of your employees on the same port. Think of it like employees sharing the same office building, one door number, many workers inside. Your Mac Mini estate, your VPS estate, all employees under one roof. If you want an employee working from home, do you know what I mean? Living in their own house, you can give them a unique port, like this, for example. That employee will have their own private gateway, great for isolation or different configurations. So even if you have only one Mac Mini or one computer, you can still have separate entities, completely separate OpenClaws that cannot communicate with each other. So for me, all my employees are on this specific port. I haven't got anyone on a different port. So I'm not going to like change anyone here. I'm not going to put this guy in his own office space. I'm going to literally have them all together. And then I'm going to move on to the employee links. Now over here is where you can have employee collaboration. Let your employees work as a team. When a task is too big, too specialized, an agent can hand it off to another one. So over here you can choose which employees have authority to contact others. So my main employee has the authority to contact others, but my lovable poster, which is like my WordPress poster, can't reach out to other people. If I switch that on, then he can hand off task. And over here as well, I can literally decide if I want to give them authority. And finally, over here you can see the status. You can start, stop, or set up. You can open each employee separately. Such an easy way of creating multiple work employees for your business, each one doing something specific. Because I know most people use just one employee on OpenClaw, and he does everything for you. The problem with that is that his context window is filled with lots of garbage that can confuse him later. But by giving him a memory of only one specific automation task, that will keep the context small and keep the work better, the outputs better, more consistent, and less problems. So I highly recommend for each and every automation, you create a new employee. And that's why I'm going to recommend now Claw Launcher. Claw Launcher is like the body of OpenClaw. OpenClaw is like the soul and the Claw Launcher is the body. Claw Launcher like helps you install, start, update, change versions, even roll back versions if necessary. And it also gives you like a toolkit, which is something that you won't get with OpenClaw without this, like safety restore points. Now I create a lot of these. Every time something works, I create a bunch of these. I just create another restore point, and then if anything goes wrong, you know how often OpenClaw breaks. You literally just restore to that point, and then everything goes back to that point. You can create as many of these as you want, literally unlimited. Additionally, it has a skill store, and it has this skill manager thing, which basically you can literally import and export skills and back them all up, so that if you, let's say, want to move computer to another computer, you can literally take the skills that work properly and then export them. And that way you can take them to another installation of of OpenClaw that's run by Claw Launcher. Also, it has a button here, make this skill universal, because sometimes when you make a skill, it's inside a workspace, a specific workspace of a specific agent, and you want to make it universal. So by clicking this button, it will actually make this skill available to all of your agents just in one click, literally. So if I click that right now, actually, let me just do that. It's literally gonna make the skill one click, every agent supercharged. Give your browser interceptor the power to work everywhere. What happens? This skill will be moved to your main skills folder. It will not be deleted, just relocated. Your agent will still have access to it and its functions. And that's it. If he doesn't know where it is, you just tell him where it is. But we recommend you create a restore point before doing anything like this, just so that nothing breaks, because we want to keep your OpenClaw running. So if you keep getting problems with OpenClaw and you're finding that it just keeps breaking and you're feeling like, listen, I've got to give up on this thing, then Claw Launcher is going to save your relationship. Don't get divorced from OpenClaw. I highly recommend you keep OpenClaw forever, because this is the future. Like I'm telling you, I'm just building my employee team right now, and that's why I'm getting really excited.